Always been like a vintage nigga, you know, like prehistoric. Old nigga, I feel, but my energy's so young, you know. Goat
Big
shit.
head ass
Yeah.
nigga.
Young gold nigga, young gold nigga. Yeah. Young gold nigga, young gold nigga. My knees hurt, young gold nigga, young gold nigga. My knees hurt, still in the man. Yeah, young gold nigga, young gold nigga. Yeah, still in the club with the young niggas. Yeah, young gold nigga, young gold nigga. Yeah, still fucking all the young gold niggas. Yeah.
And we back. What story was we on? Or was we starting a new one?
Yeah.
Star One shit.
Said you was gonna go into law enforcement.
Oh, that was me. Check this shit out. So, I'm giving my honest law enforcement opinion, and I know if some real police looking at this, they're gonna be pretty pissed at me. But I don't give a fuck. I'm retired, and I can say what the fuck I want. But I'm looking at how you ran your shit, and I know how you ran his. And like I told you on break, I know how close I was to him. I know how my mind worked. And now I'm learning how close you guys were. God had a plan for us back then by separating. Because what I know about myself, all three of us, in that era, the money would have been more than anybody could have imagined.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The streets would have been a lot different than anybody would have imagined. Because we still got Los in the mix. Maybe Dwayne still would have been around.
I talked to old Cheese the other day.
You know, so it's like, man, it's even back then. It was like, man, because my parents was adamant about separating me from him and Carlos.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some shit happened. They called us all kinds of things, right? Moving him away, moving me away. So God had that plan back then.
Los, man. It's Los.
Yeah,
Damn it, boy.
you know.
Goddamn Los, man. I called him still. I called him a lot. You know, he just, you know, he in his zone. You know.
Last time I seen Los, he came. I think he came out when my girl first opened her place, her bar. He came out there a few times. And he was chilling for a little bit. And all of a sudden, he just disappeared.
Yeah.
He was in some Porsche or something with the trunk in the front with a bunch of guns in one of the hood. I was like, Los, why you rolling like this?
Because ain't shit changed.
Nothing changed, man.
Like, Los, what's up, man? Who looking for you? Why you got this much with you, man?
Hey, boy, I was telling him a story about me being in the house with it. We was in the house one day, like through the day. It's probably like 12 in the morning, eating or whatever. And the music was all the way up to the max. And we was in there smoking and drinking. I just heard some gun go off.
Oh, my goodness.
I look at him. He just got the gun and he's just shooting that motherfucker. I turned the music out, bro. I was like, what the fuck is you doing? All right.
And that's the same nigga used to run around and tell people I was crazy.
That boy,
Kelly crazy than a motherfucker.
Those
No,
wild,
sir. You got me.
damn lost on them pills. It just,
Oh, I could only,
Damn it, boy.
I could only imagine that motherfucker.
Los was sharp, man.
yes, he was. He still is, man. You know.
Los used to have the nicest house on the block. And
Yeah.
he used to have the best Christmas lights, too.
Yeah, man.
Every year on the top of that
Every
motherfucker,
year,
we was
Come
up
on,
there.
Best Christmas lights, man. Like, we
That's
would
a
live,
memory
we used to
right
make
there,
it
bro.
our business.
But hold up, I'm gonna call this
His
name.
house.
I'm gonna call this name, Jabbo.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the goddamn.
Jabbo.
That was OG.
That was the OG, man.
Yeah.
Triple OG.
Ooh.
Jabbo.
So I remember seeing
It's
Jabbo
alright.
come in the house with them stacks
Yeah.
way before we was even up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. You
You
knew
realize
that
thinking
shit
about
was
them
OG.
stacks
was.
like that, man. That's
Right.
yeah, triple OG. You know,
That motherfucker
Jabbo,
stayed clean
man. Yeah. Cadillac.
all the time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it, boy.
Yeah, our inspirations were different. You know what I mean?
For real.
You know, our inspirations were more of gentlemen, just clean. You know, the only thing they played with was some bitches. You know what I mean? Other than that, you know what I mean? They ain't play about no money, nothing like that. It was serious business. Other than that,
They were
That's why that was the influence, because when we growing up in Fifth Ward, your idols was the hustlers and shit. You know, the niggas who had them
We had
slabs
better
back
hustlers, I
then,
think.
and you know, had the new shit on. You know, we was talking about Mark Hughes.
Yeah.
In that situation, when that boy got killed, that was like the biggie in the ward, you know. And come to find out, it was a crazy ass Mark.
Yeah, that shit tripped me out.
Cold shit.
Yeah, that was wild right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no idea. Mark was low key too.
Mark was just a smiling, just
Destroy your ass in a minute.
Yeah.
strong, super
strong,
strong motherfucker, man.
Like crazy strong.
Yeah, crazy
Now
strong.
they say crazy people are the strong. He had that type of strength.
Times 3.
For real.
Yeah,
Man, speaking of Mark, I'm gonna talk about Stacey ass, but I wish he was here right now. I remember Stacey used to work.
Barbershop.
Yeah, barbershop Stacey. I remember Stacey used to think he was a karate man. And he used to have on the whole karate suit,
Right
you
on
know,
his toes
walking through the
and
hood. So we playing football in the front of the yard, right? Stacey want to show out. He come over there with the karate suit, them little sliding ass shoes and shit. He's talking about he gonna do a frontwards flip over the gate. So he take off running. He go over. He hit that motherfucker like that. Man, I had to go get a whole box of Band-Aids for this man.
man.
Showing out, man. Stacey,
Goddamn,
goddamn boy.
Stacey, Mark, Troy.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
I remember.
What's the youngest one name?
Jason?
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason.
I remember.
Facebook friends with Jason.
I remember you remember when Troy came up missing? He came up missing right before school.
Yeah.
And the whole wall was looking for him. And they found this nigga under the house, man. The nigga.
I remember that shit. Yeah, I remember that.
His little brother was giving him food and shit, man. That's how they found him, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Every now and then, Jason, he'll hit me up on Facebook, man.
Yeah.
Some wild boys,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. That nigga started more Facebook pages than anybody ever seen.
Dude, man, like I was driving.
Like, how many fucking Facebook pages you gonna get, Jason? Shit.
Like, you got to limit.
Yeah, for real.
You got to be active on both of them. Right?
Yeah.
If you're not active
So
on
all you
one
got to
of them,
do
delete.
when you forget your password, just say, what's the option? Change password, it say forgot my password on the motherfucker, don't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you
They
just
don't remember the email address.
Yeah, he ain't got no email.
Nigga ain't checked that
They
email
don't
since.
remember the email address. That's why they started a whole new page.
Nigga inside that shit says it was Hotmail.
Man.
Hey, I was riding through Fifth Ward like a week ago, but this happened before then. Riding through the ward and saw all these new townhouses, like right around the corner from where.
Kelly Court area is taking over. They took it over. The bottom.
Yeah, the bottom, yeah, they definitely took it over. But I rode by the Kelly Court, and it's still
Kelly Court ain't
It's
going
still
on.
a Kelly Court,
Yeah.
like them
On
streets.
The other side of that motherfucker.
Yeah, on the other side of the freeway, they don't know where the fuck they at. They in the bottom.
Even when, like, you got Kelly Court here, on the other side of 59, they were already taking over that.
Yeah.
But on this other side of Kelly Court, they starting to get all up in there too.
Yeah,
Just about everywhere in the ward. Them white folks
Shit
figured
right
out.
there across from my parents on shit.
it's right by downtown, so you know they gonna try to get that
Yeah,
shit.
now the thing of it is, the game is, they wanted to be on the outskirts, away from everything and everybody, from the neighborhoods and the city. But then they see the commute with the traffic is getting so bad back and forth.
Yeah, they trying to move back
Now
in.
they moving in inner city, building all these high rises up downtown everywhere, staying in these apartments, Kennedy Place and shit like that. But now they making it easy for us to get out there in the house. Like, y'all deal with that fucking traffic.
Yeah.
Like, go way out there. We know y'all not in this neighborhood fucking with us.
And we buying that shit.
Yeah.
We definitely buying that shit.
We deserve it though. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We deserve it. Like we deserve. We've been living projects and apartments. Well, not us, but some have been living in projects and apartments all their life. And they able to obtain a house. Like, you have to appreciate that. No matter where it's at, you got to be able to appreciate that.
So when we were younger, moving up out of Fifth Ward was moving like Federal Road. And out that way.
Yeah, a little bit. See,
That was the first move. And then the second move was towards Greenspoint.
Yeah.
Then after that, it was the Woodlands.
Yeah. The Woodlands, and then they finally let you in Katy.
Motherfuckers had to get the fuck on.
Yeah, man. I don't regret it.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to live in the war, but I don't need them niggas kind of knocking on my door and waiting for me to come home to
See your car in the driveway and shit.
I need some peace. When I get where I'm going, I need some peace, man.
Real.
Yeah, I need to be able to rest.
Yeah.
Like I come through the hood every now and then. My P.O. box is still out there. I ride through the hood or I stop when I'm off. But last time I went to the hood, not the last, but I went through the hood, I pulled up at R&B and this HPD pull up right behind me. So when he pull up behind me, he got the windows down with his gloves on and shit. So the first thing I do is get out the car and say, man, fuck this. I'm finna go to him. Yeah. So I say, look, man, you can stereotype me all you want. I'm from this hood, but I ain't been in the hood. I came to holler at my partners, man. Yeah. He said, no, you good. Yeah. When it look like that, I say, well, I'll holler at them niggas later. Yeah.
I'm gone.
I'm finna get out your business, man. Let you do your thing. Whatever you come up here for, like, if you're not up here for me, you up here for something else, and I don't want to be a part of any of that. I don't want you to think I got nothing to do with none of that. I got in my shit, and I left. I was like, fuck this.
That's correct. Yeah, that is still the same Fifth Ward, because the police gonna definitely fuck with you when we was out there walking. Yeah. I moved the same exact way as when I used to live out there. Yeah. And I know they gonna ask questions. They gonna pull up. They gonna ask questions. They gonna.
Like, what you doing?
What you doing?
They want to know what's going on. There, because there's so much shit going on when you not there.
Yeah.
Like right now, we over here. Like it's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. I heard it's active again out there. Like, I heard it is, man.
High power out there.
Young niggas gotta wake up.
Quickly.
They don't wake up. I just want them to be careful, man. I don't want to wake up and look at the news or see a message or something that happened to somebody close to me.
Yeah. Because it's definitely
true.
You want everybody, man, to get out. You want everybody to make it, but it just don't happen that way. You know what I'm saying? It just don't happen like that. I ride by there and I see some of my partners, man. I look at them and be like,
shit.
And they don't have. Even if you go and give them some knowledge, once you leave, they don't have the resource to do anything with the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So you just gave them game that they really don't have no way of resource to use it. Some of them just got to keep it 100, man. Some of them going to die in that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody not going to make it out, man. You want everybody to make it out, but everybody not going to make it out, man. Some of our closest partners, we lost with the start with Jarvis, Kennard brother. You know, lost him out there. Like, all he want to do all his life was sell blunts, and he died that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
What happened with him? What happened with him again?
Heart attack. Found him in a truck, sitting in the truck. Like you can roll so many swishers in your life and sell them. But it's an end game to that. Whether it's good or bad. You know, like you can die in it or you can sell it to a point where you can move up from it. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out which path you want to take with whatever you decide you're going to put yourself involved in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah. I'm paying attention now. I can see it. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
I want to hear fucking the wildest street story you got. And then after you tell me the wildest street story that you got, I want to know what life lesson you learned from it.
I got shot.
Okay, well, let's talk about that one.
We was out sitting up chilling, and one of my partners, he run around the corner with me and Tony Booton was all just sitting and chilling. And nigga run up to it, hey man, they round here short stopping us. We been drinking and shit, gin. That's why I say I'm fucking that gin shit. Yeah. We drinking gin. Me, I was on that 151 in Heineken's. Mm-hmm. We all jumped our ass up and ran around the corner knowing damn well when it was all over with, they wasn't short stopping us. They was short stopping your ass. Right. We ran our ass around at your fight. I damn near lost. I actually died and came back. But me knowing me always the ring leader, you know what I'm saying? So we stopped by Chevron first and got some gas. You know what I'm saying? We making cocktails. Like, y'all ain't short stopping us.
Yeah.
So I get a Tech 9. I'm going to the porch and somebody shoot out the door. I said, oh, these motherfuckers shoot, so the Tech 9 don't want to shoot.
Them motherfucking Tech
They
9.
they trash, man. They don't want to shoot. It's click. And I cock it, a bullet pop out. It's all right. So I lit the cocktail. Poof. I've never done it since. One and done. Because the minute you throw that motherfucker, wherever gas is involved, that's
It's
fire.
on fire.
It's a whole, like it was like a whole big ass explosion.
Yeah.
So I kind of freaked out when I saw the fire. But a dude that was with us, he saw whoever was in the house run outside the house on the side like they peeked out. So when I threw the cocktail, I ducked. So I heard him say, Rilo, watch out. So when I turned, I rose up and turned and I looked this way. He started shooting at the dude and I was like in the middle of him. And I got hit with a 10 millimeter in my side.
Damn.
And when I got hit, it kind of threw me. And I was like, oh, bitch, you shot me.
Yeah.
So I grabbed it, and when I looked, it was so much blood. So I grabbed myself real tight, and I looked at Tony, and I said, Tony, man, I got shot. He said, and I dropped when I said that. I never forget his voice. You know, Tony Boots out. He say, well, fool, if you got shot, don't lay there and die. So, when he said die, I jumped up, man, and I ran across his house park. And my godfather, he was over there with a dope fan, getting some head, man, in the car. And when he looked up and he saw me, it's a true story. When he looked up and saw, he said, what y'all do to my son? So he saw I was bleeding. All I can remember him was running every light down Lockwood to give me the R&B. And once R&B, and I was drinking Cisco or something, man, and that doctor came in there. He said, what was you drinking? He said, because when you came in here, you smelled like nothing but strawberries. I said, Cisco. So he wrote the shit down and went investigate. That's when they said it was liquid crack in that shit. So he was like, that shit saved your life. He said, but I wouldn't advise you to drink that again. He said, you had a size enough hole to where you supposed to be dead. He said, we lost you one time. He said, but your blood was so thick to where it wasn't really flowing the way it should have been flowing. He said you was clogging up.
Yeah.
So I learned not to drink that shit again. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff from that aspect that I learned to not ever do again. First, I learned not to let somebody come and just drop a seed on me and I'm going to just jump up because he know that we had the resources and the power to go and rectify it. He didn't. So he came over and wired us up. So I'm not easily wired up. Like you run over here and tell me, so we're going to investigate it first. I'm going to see about every moving parts in it before I even get myself involved in it.
Wow. And we'll be back on that note right there.
What's going on, man? It's your boy King Kelso.
It's your boy Bone.
It's the fifth ward.
Circle of life.
Yeah. So look, man, you smoke?
I smoke all the time.
I smoke all day, every day.
How you do?
And the only way I keep my house fresh,
Exits.
by Van Johnson.
Yeah.
You use these at the house?
All the time. Say they got the spray too.
In the car.
Yep.
In the house.
All that.
Smelling good.
Give the people some information on you right now.
Like, as far as like
Your businesses.
what I do on the side, since COVID, after they canceled all the sports, they had their little games in the bubble in Atlanta. So they killed all the work here. Wasn't no sports going on here. So what I did, I started an installation company. It's called Image. It's a TV installation and more. M.M.A.G.E. So they're like, why is Image M.M.A.G.E.? That's because Image, when I went to get the name done, I started with IMAGE. But it was so many IMAG companies, so I didn't want to get lost in that. So I was like, oh man, I need to figure out how to be Image but be different. So I spelled it Ebonics.
Oh.
It still has the same pronunciation. It just looks different than IMAG. It's M.M.A.G. But what I do on the sides, I do like alarm systems, hang TVs, light fixtures, just about anything. You know?
Yeah.
Whatever they got out there, they looking for something to be done, I could do anything. When I was in those bricks, to keep from being institutionalized, I took a carpentry trade, plumbing trade, a business computer trade and electrical trade. So it ain't nothing that I don't know how to do. I know how to do something everything.
Outstanding.
That's live. That's live. What's your Instagram?
I am Rilo.
I am Rilo.
Rilo.
And you're the first black what?
Video engineer.
Yes, sir.
Houston Rockets, Astros.
Man, look,
Senior video engineer of the city.
talking about
We salute you, homeboy.
it.
And,
Glad you came.
we all come from the same hood, same struggles, all that,
Sure.
wins and losses. Now we winning, man, and I appreciate you coming on the show, giving us
Appreciate y'all
this
for having
Yes,
me.
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
for sure. It's family over here,
Sure.
really trying to start something, trying to get some people, some
Whatever y'all-
games, some knowledge, and all that.
Whatever y'all call me, I'm pulling up.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Got you, man.
That's it, man.
I'm 50. I know a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I done been there, done that. I seen it, man.
And then done that, man. Tune in next week. Gonna have another guest on the Fifth Wall Circle of Life.
Until then.
All right.
Peace.
Church.